Members of Russian punk protest group Pussy Riot joined Hong Kong pro-democracy campaigners Saturday to defend freedom of expression as Beijing tightens its grip on the semi-autonomous city.
Here's a summary of the article.
Members of Russian punk protest group Pussy Riot joined Hong Kong pro-democracy campaigners Saturday to defend freedom of expression as Beijing tightens its grip on the semi-autonomous city. Two members of the Russian group spoke alongside leading Hong Kong democracy activist Joshua Wong at a panel discussion that had been due to accompany the launch of a highly anticipated art show by Chinese political cartoonist Badiakou. "We are very sorry to know that things are getting worse here. I think it is very important to be here now just to express our solidarity," Pussy Riot member Olga Kurasheva said during the packed panel discussion on freedom of art and expression, held at a studio in Hong Kong. Hong Kong has rights unseen on the mainland, protected by an agreement made before the city was handed back to China by Britain in 1997, but there are serious concerns those freedoms are under threat. There was a major backlash against Hong Kong authorities when they denied a visa without explanation to a Financial Times journalist last month who had chaired a press club talk by a Hong Kong independence activist. In September, a Pussy Riot member was hospitalized with suspected poisoning and has said he believes he was attacked by Russia's Secret Service for his attempt to investigate the deaths of 3 Russian journalists in Africa. The 2 Pussy Riot members told the Hong Kong audience that the poisoning was a bid to silence them.
This post received a score of 5,069, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
There is going to be so much violence when Beijing strips Hong Kong of their democracy. I can't imagine going from a democracy one day to having social credits that determine where my children can attend school the next day.
And in the times wherein they can't pull a Tiananmen Square with it and kill everyone and destroy the tapes. That's going to be the true test of China.
I wouldn't bet on that assumption.
Exactly, China is pushing authoritarianism slowly but surely. It's basically a frog in the pot metaphor or death by 1,000 cuts.
The title could benefit from a hyphen.
What, semi-autonomous not good enough for you?
And pro-democracy. That's too. China's 3 biggest geopolitical weaknesses are Tibet, Taiwan and Hong Kong.
What about the Uyghurs?
China's 4 biggest geopolitical weaknesses are Tibet, Taiwan, Hong Kong and the Uyghurs.
What about the South China Sea?
Okay, amongst China's biggest geopolitical weaknesses are Tibet, Taiwan, Hong Kong, the Uyghurs, the South China Sea, ruthless efficiency, a fanatical devotion to the Pope, and these spiffy uniforms with the red stars. Oh damn. I'll come in again.
What about Beijing?
I'll come back in. I expected that. This is the best TLDR I could make, original, greater than. We are very sorry to know that things are getting worse here. I think it is very important to be here now just to express our solidarity, Pussy Riot member Olga Kurasheva said during the packed panel discussion on freedom of art and expression, held at a studio in Hong Kong. Greater than the 2 Pussy Riot members told the Hong Kong audience that the poisoning was a bid to silence them.
Wait a minute, I thought China couldn't take control or change anything until 2047.
Technically, yes.
It takes special bravery to take your opinions to powerful people, and perform stunts and shows to get noticed, and call for solidarity and help organize people to oppose authoritarian governments in 2 countries, after you have already been sent to jail and poisoned for it. Pussy Riot deserves their place in history for being brave and risking their lives to stand up to Russian and Chinese authorities, and for setting an example for others to follow. Such cool, brave women.
Replicating the success at obtaining democracy in Russia.
Are you watching Taiwan? Ask yourself why China built all those enormous bridges and fake islands. The army is going to roll over you right after Hong Kong and other problems are solved.
Why is there always so much press coverage for this group? I fail to see how they are more worthy of attention than anyone else who protests in Russia and fails to receive media coverage. Are they bankrolled by Western political groups or something?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.